Okay, so hello everyone and welcome. I am going to be talking to you and I'm just going to run through the three things I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be sharing a secret with you, I'm going to be telling you a story, I'm going to be setting you a challenge. And my topic today is wants and desires. So hot topic, hope you'll all agree, 'cause all of you have something that you want or desire. And so I'm going to be talking through those three things, and if we could keep any questions to the end, please. So the first thing I'm going to do is share this secret with you. And first thing that came into my head when we were told we were going to be doing a talk, and I thought, oh my god, maybe I should share this with everyone. Like, oh, can I do this? Is this a good idea? Like, is this something that everyone wants to know? Not really, probably. But I'm going to share it with you anyway. So last year in September, I changed my surname. And I changed my surname because I split from my partner. And that was a really hard decision that took a really long time for both of us to come to. And I don't want to get too dredged down in all the details about the whys and the wherefores and everything. If you want to know, you can come and talk to me about it. That's not what the talk's about. The talk's about sharing this secret because I wanted you to know after I'd kind of given myself time to heal and recover, I came out the other side and I wanted to find out what it was that I wanted for myself now that I was just me. And I've started chasing my wants and desires and just going for the things that I feel connected to and that I feel are drawn to, So I'm going to share a story with you, but before I do that, I'd like to figure out what story you want to hear from me. So I'm going to pass around to you 3 pictures of 3 adventures that I've been on recently, and what I'd like you to do is just look through the pictures while I'm talking to you and just tick or mark the one that you would like to hear, the one that you want to hear. And while you're doing that, I'd like to ask you a question, and none of you have to share the answer, but I want to ask all of you, what is it that you want? Just have a little think about something that you desire. It can be a little thing, it can be a really massive thing, and just sit with what that is. Sit with the first thing that comes into your head is. The first thought's your best thought. And just allow yourself to think about what it is you want and how you would go about getting that for yourself. And see what happens. Because for me, when I first have a desire or I first have a want, the first thing my mind does is start telling me all the reasons why I can't have it. All the reasons why it wouldn't work, this is going to get in the way, this is going to take too long, it's going to cost too much money, whatever the thing is. There's blocks that come up that stop me. There's stories that I tell myself about why I can't have what it is that I want. And I'm working on myself to help take down those barriers and take down those blocks so that the thing that I'm first drawn to is the thing that I can go for and get. So,
I'll put my mark on this one.
okay, thanks very much. So we've got 3 stories from the last 3 months, from February, March and April. And
On the back.
oh, thank you. So this is the favourite one. This has been ticked 3 times. So I'm not going to tell you this story. Because I want you to feel what it's like to not get what you want. I'm going to tell you this story. Just randomly selected just now. So in February, I arranged for a small group of us to go and play darts. And there's just one moment that I wanted to share with you from that whole evening. And while we're playing darts, I'm doing quite well, surprisingly. I don't actually play darts that much, but I'm doing really well. And there's this moment where Dee is taking his final shot. You'll know Dee.
Yeah.
I do. I think I do know Dee, actually, yeah.
And the way the video is set up is to replay the last person's shot if they're the winner. So we get to watch the replay of the concentration on Dee's face just before he takes that final dart shot. As it lands, you see him realise that he's won, and then do this pose like this. And all of it is replayed for all of us to see on the big screen afterwards. It's such a beautiful moment. That really sticks with me about that day. So that's my story to share with you. And yeah, this month I've planned to go to an adult ball pool pit. Anyone would like to join me? Please see me afterwards. That is really happening. Only in London. Only in London. So yeah, so that's what I plan to do this month. And my challenge to all of you is to just stay aware and to notice the next time you feel like you're drawn to something or you have a desire, to go for it and see what happens. So I'm going to be a bit cheeky and I'm going to do the exit strategy now. So I'm going to go around the room and I'm going to ask each of you to complete the sentence, I'm leaving here with. So if we start with...
Oh, that's good. I'm leaving here with, sometimes it's good to make brave decisions about what you want and what you don't want. But the biggest one for me is if you see something and you want to go for it, there shouldn't be any barriers and you should just go for it because, dream.
Thank you. Louise?
Life is short, you only get one chance at it.
Perfect.
Yeah, gotta get it as achiever.
Thanks, Rob.
Live the moment.
Thanks.
Carpe diem.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Thanks very much, guys. Cheers.
Well done, brilliant.